So this is the house I used to live in. Right in front of me now, you can see there's some air conditioning units out the front. Obviously, they fixed them there, but both of those two houses was one house. And back in the day, I'm in Binh Quoi, Dundar district at the moment. I'm on the street. I'm using the voiceover because my microphone didn't work, and I usually don't use these recording voiceovers, but I will in this case. But this house, on this street, has changed a lot. The whole area's changed. And I'll just flip it over. As you can see, there's the house, which was two houses, and I used to pay $50 or 50 US a week with that house. So it used to be right next to the park. I could come out the house, turn right, head up to Binh Quoi number 1 park, and it's a pretty nice area, that park, and go and have coffee. And that's looking down the road. But back in the day, there was a lot more trees, a lot less people, a lot less houses, and the road was certainly not this modern as it is now. It's changed a lot. It's a lot more expensive out here too than it was back in the day. And I was living here about 13 years ago, maybe even 14, from about 2007 to 2010, before I moved back into town. Some great memories. I brought my kid up here for a few years until we moved to a district in town. I had some great times out here, and it was pretty quiet out here. It's certainly not quiet now. The streets are really busy because the road's been done up, so they're flying down the road here, and this is apparently a quieter day. In the background there is my trusty old Honda Wave. That's probably about 15 years old, but the father-in-law's got that one now, and it's still running, and we rode it out here, which is not far from their house. And it's not too bad of a ride, but yeah, certainly the speeds on the road these days is quite fast compared to when I lived here before. And could I live out here again? No way. It's just way too noisy. I just flip it over again. And that's the house. That's where I used to live for $50 a week. And the neighbours, a lot of the neighbour houses haven't changed, that's for sure. But there's a trusty Honda Wave that I bought 15 years ago. Just have a look at it again. Still running well. It's cheap as chips to get around. That's how I used to get to work, on that bike there. And like I said, I had that bike for a long time. That's looking back down the road again.